Hello, Divine Masculine. This is going to be your reading from the 16th to the 30th. So the second half of September. Yeah, we're just going to make these 2 weeks for right now because I have a lot of other videos that I would like to do. Remember, this is a general reading. If some of it may not resonate with you, or none of it may, because this just isn't your time. And that's okay too, that there's just other things at play here. If you want a personal reading, or if some of this resonated and you want to go further into it, all my information is in the About section. And my email will be in the description below. So all of that is there. Some people have asked about donation stuff, so that is also in the About section, and I think it's on a little thing you can click on my picture in the About section. So if you're interested in that, thank you. Thank you to everybody for that. Thank you for your support and whatnot and so forth and what have you. And let's get to Divine Masculine. In the second half of September, Divine Masculine. And also too, if I feel guided to do other messages for Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, I will do them during, so don't even worry about that. Queen of Earth, that's where you're standing at right now. You're trying to make time for the people around you, your family. You're taking a sensible approach to your situation, to things that are going on. You're dealing with the challenges that are coming up in kind and understanding matter. You know, the Queen of Wands, which is good. And this is because you had to defend some of your beliefs and your decisions. Just always remember with the Seven of Fire, stand your ground. Stand it. It's your beliefs. You believe in what you believe in, and that's it. If you got to choose your battles wisely, choose them wisely, which you are, because you're taking on that Queen of Earth too energy. Kind of in your head, you're still at that Five of Water. You're not seeing the positive in your situation. You're not seeing things aren't turning out how you wanted them to. You're not getting the positive. But you have strength in you. You still have that strength. The strength card came up 11. You release the harsh judgments. You're forgiving, and you're being compassionate. And this could be with yourself. You're forgiving yourself, and I really think that you are trying to forgive yourself and the others around you, and just you're having the strength to find it in you. And also you had an illusion of being trapped with the Eight of Air here, a little bit of a lack of self-confidence, and you're afraid to take that action, but now you found your strength, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Chariot. Okay. Future influence is a Chariot. You're making an important achievement in your life. You're going into battle for it. With the Seven of Fire, just keep defend your beliefs and what you believe in and your decisions and what you've made. You have the willpower. You're going to get the public recognition, and that doesn't mean, and we'll go further into it too, but that, public recognition for me too is the people around you, the people in your world. For some, it could be public recognition. I don't know if you're in the spotlight or you're dreaming or battling to be in the spotlight, but it's coming around for you to be. So Three of Earth, right now, you have the power of creativity. You're recognizing your work. You're being the team player. You're recognizing your worth. And what's going on around you is your work is being rewarded. You're learning all there is to know about something that you're working on, that you're trying to manifest. You could be, learning new things, studying new projects, new ways of doing that. Nine of Air, you're still kind of expecting the worst, kind of Nine of Swords feeling. You're putting that in your head. It's all about air energy, head. It's all in your head. You could have some sleepless nights from it, but let's just try to move on the best we can. It's almost over. You know, you're at that 9, you're almost at that 10 of the completion. And the Page of Fire is overall. So 2, you're getting some news sometime soon, or you've already received that news. That's why you're defending your beliefs. This is the time for you to step into your light, use your originality in it, use your creative solutions for it. Ace of Water is at the bottom of the deck. So you're falling in love with your relationship, with your spiritual growth, with yourself. You know, you're getting maybe some enhanced intuitions. You're looking inside yourself. You possibly could be going to a new home. Something, if that's what's going to fill your cup at this moment, that could possibly be it for some. You know, the Ace of Water is beginning. You're beginning Ace of Cups. You know, your cup is overflowing right now, or it's going to, because of the decisions that you've made and the decisions that you're going with. Let's get further into this. Further into your stuff. I mean, as of right now, you're making some news is coming in that I think you've been waiting for, and now it's coming in fast. So just remember, if you have to defend yourself, defend yourself. It's what you believe. It's what you've decided for you. No one else is doing you but you. Queen of Earth. Can we clarify for Divine Masculine, please? Queen of Earth. Ooh, too many. Too many. Oh, 10 of Swords is there though, man. Told you that was coming in soon. Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth. Yeah, it's right there. Yep. 6 of Swords. So you may be possibly could be taking a trip to get away with your family, with your significant other. You're just kind of walking away from it. You've made that decision. You're keeping that decision, and you're going forward with it. Is what I'm feeling with this. Some of you are going to be taking a trip with your family, maybe a little vacation to get away and retreat from everything. Some of you, it looks like you're just walking away. A lot of you are just walking away from that situation, knowing that it's not serving you, and knowing you're taking what you can, taking your stuff, and you're going. 7 of Fire, thank you. Queen of Swords. I just got the goosebumps. This is a big Libra card. If you have to, maybe you're balancing out something and you're having that Libra energy at this point. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra in this situation. But you know, the Queen of Swords she's just like the King, take no BS, but she'll do it with that kind and understanding manner, because she is a female. She is the divine feminine. She can, she knows how to do that. And with Libra, they know how to balance it out. They know how to balance the situation out too, or they really work really hard on it. But this is just saying you have to kind of be that person. You have to be that, cut the BS out, defend what you got to defend. You've made your decision. You know, some of you are dealing with a Libra. Let's clarify that 5 of Water. The Star in reversed, you know, Aquarius energy, things you're not seeing right away right now. You're not seeing the wish fulfillment. It's there. I do believe it's there, but you're just not seeing it. You could be fighting it. 5 of Water and the Star. Can we clarify? Thank you. 7 of Cups, because you had options. You had a lot of options and you chose one. And you're not seeing it yet, but it's there. You're just not seeing it. You're resisting a lot of that. So what's the 8 of Air? No, too many. The 8 of Air, the illusion of being trapped. Yeah, the Chariot, it was a battle for you to get out of that space. It was a battle to get out of that space. It still may be a battle because sometimes that's hard, but the Chariot, you're moving. You're moving fast with it. Strength. Oh, gosh, they're just 9 of Cups. You know, you have 9 of Cups reversed. Once again, as you're not seeing your cups, you're not seeing what you fulfilled yourself with, but you have the strength to do it. You're just not seeing it. You may need to go inside for a little bit. Can we get a clarifier on that? Thank you. Jeez. Hermit. It's like I said, you might have to go inside for a minute again. Or you're coming out of it. Some situations, I feel some people are coming out and they're going to make that 9 of Cups visible. They're going to turn that star around. Chariot. Can we clarify? Judgment. Okay, so it's a big card. It's a really big card. It's 20, it's 2 tens. It's a completion of something. You're completing something. The Judgment is coming out. The Judgment could come out into the public for what that decision is, or the people around you. That Judgment's coming out. It could be a battle for you again with that Chariot. You may have to battle yourself with that Judgment, but just always know with that Judgment, it had to happen. Can we get clarifier on the Judgment, please? For Divine Masculine. Don't be afraid of it, because it's in your favor. Too many. Possibly. Judgment. Can we get clarifier on the Judgment? Well, they're all wanting to talk now. No, they don't. On the Deception. The Moon. This could, I do believe, full moon falls in there. I can't remember the date right this second. But if you were deceiving somebody or somebody was deceiving you, I feel someone may be deceiving you and their Judgment comes and it's in your favor, or your Judgment for deceiving that other person comes. You know, I'm not in your situation, but the Judgment is coming. The Judgment will come in your favor no matter what. Whatever it is, it's deceiving. And you may already know, but Judgment is here for you and it will end up happening for you. And it may be a battle at times, but it could be a battle of back into your head. Don't let it get back into your head. 3 of Earth. Thank you. 10 of Cups. That's where you're at right now. So where you're at, if this is, you think this is a relationship wise, if this is your situation in a relationship, or if you're, you know, debating on your home life, right now it's you're at your 10 of Cups. This is what you wanted. This is your wish fulfillment. And you're not seeing that. But you're being recognized. See, this too is you're being recognized by your family, by your, maybe your friends. You're being recognized for that. You know, this is Divine Masculine reading. This is where you at. You know, the energy I'm getting is the females wanting to know where they at with love. They're at their 10 of Cups. I hope they're with you. Maybe they're figuring out where they need to be. 8 of Earth. Can we clarify? Thank you. Because you came out of a death mode there. You came out of something ended, something you knew that needed to die, died. A way of thinking, not a person. I don't feel a person dying here, so don't get scared of that. It's a way, it could have, for some it was the way of thinking, the way you acted, the way you put yourself in that situation, knowing that the cycle is completing, is over, it's done. You can't do that anymore. You're being rewarded because you knew that you can't do that anymore. You knew that you had to kill it off. You know, you knew it had to die. Can we get another clarification on death, please? Too many. So you. Man, can we get a clarification on deck? Maybe. King of Swords in reverse. So, okay. King and the Queen. The Queen's looking down at that King. King of Swords, you know, it's an Aquarius card. It's in reverse. You were at that point. You were at that point where you had to cut that BS out. And you did. You cut it out. You cut the BS out, and now you're being rewarded for it. Being rewarded. Now this Nine of Air, can we clarify this Nine of Air that doesn't need to be here? The Nine of Air. Well, it does, because you got to complete it. Nine of Air. And I think that's what you're doing, is you're getting out of that way of thinking. Nine of Air. Thank you. King of Cups in reverse. You offered your cup to somebody. You gave your cup. It could have been in a different way than you usually do. It could have been in a more, maybe in a state of mind where you were almost ready but not. And so now you're fearing it. Can we get another clarifier on Nine of Cups? Knight. Thank you. It's too many. Too many, my lovelies. It's a lot, though. It's a lot. You may have made a decision about that. Well, obviously you did. Knight of Cups. They're all sorts of messed up now. Knight of Cups. Thank you. Queen of Cups in reverse. My goodness. It's with these reversals. Get yourself out of this thing. Get out of it. Get out of your head. Just know that it's okay, because you have to understand when you're thinking those negative ways, you know, you're going back to thinking those negative ways, you're going to manifest it. So don't do it. Don't do it. No, you're wanting that Queen of Cups, you know, to take the cup, but you think she's looking away. You think she is Queen of Cups. Can we get a clarifier on the Queen of Cups? The Hanged Man. You got to take a different approach. It's in reverse. It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. You have to take a different approach to it. They have to take a different approach to it. I mean, it's all there. These cards are all, I mean, look, they're all sorts of like, you need to get that message out. I'm trying. You tell me. Just look at it in a different perspective, because you won't get to your Four of Wands without that. It's all relying on you taking a different perspective to it. You've already cut out the bullshit, so don't let that bullshit come back. Excuse my language. Don't let the BS come back. Don't let it come back. You know, you've gotten out of that where you had to cut it out and you knew it had to die. You knew the old ways of doing stuff wasn't working. You may have not completely understood it, but you knew it wasn't working. So now's your time to kind of go back into that hermit. But think of it in the different light. Be enlightened from it. You know, you offered that cup, that's okay, because you still have it. It doesn't matter. If you're with this person right now, you have it. Page of Fire. Thank you. The Emperor. Aries energy, the Emperor. Maybe this message is coming from, you know, a different leader in the situation. Maybe it's coming from you inside, because you want to be the Emperor. You want to lead the situation. And if you want to lead that situation and be the Emperor, you have to get out of that Nine of Swords energy. You have to get out of that thinking in your head, not doing, thinking the worst of it when it's not, because you just defend your decisions, defend on what you believe in, and keep going forward. You know, the Queen of Swords, you're pulling in that energy, take it. You know, you already were the king, so now be the queen with it. Learn from it. What about this Eighth of Water? See, look. They just keep flipping over. Like, this one fell, which is the 3 in reverse. So that situation, that karmic situation is over. Whatever broke your heart, it's over. And that now is leading to new beginnings. Oh my gosh. I don't know why they keep doing this. Seriously, freaking me out. Can we get a clarification on that? Thank you. I'm just going to go with Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's what you want. It's what you're going to get. With aces here, you got your Ace of Cups, so it's going to overflow, and then it's going to bring in that Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. Balancing it out. Need to balance it out. And you know you need to balance out. So the Judgment is coming to help you balance that out too. I want to tell you the lies and deceptions that you've been put through or you've done, they're coming to judgment, and it could be in a very public way. It's going to be a battle. You'll get through it because you pull the strength out. You're already in your 10 of Cups. Remember that right now. In your situation, you're at your 10 of Cups. What else can we talk about? Thank you. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction to it. You need to reveal, getting to know each other. Reveal your innermost self. Your bonds deepen when you reveal what's inside and release what's inside. You never know who, if it's your true divine partner, they'll understand everything. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal from the past, your experiences in love and in your present moment will grow. So you have to learn that. And that's not just forgiving other people, that's forgiving yourself, forgiving the whole situation, whoever was involved. And just remember, this could be the one. You've already met your partner. You've already met him. So just remember, judgment is here. Judgment's got to do what it's got to do to get rid of the deception, to get rid of the, that moon energy, whatever someone's hiding at night or hiding, it's got to go. But remember, you already have it. Your wishes will be fulfilled. You have to get out of your head, though, first, I really feel, because the chemistry is already there. You have the magic. You may need to start back from 1 if this was a karmic situation and you ended the karmic and you're going back to the divine. Just remember, start to get to know each other. And I think that's because you need to reveal yourself. Forgive yourself, forgive the others, experience your love in the present moment. Don't think of the future. Don't think of the past. You're cutting out that past situation, those past ways of thinking. You already cut them out. So understand, you cut them out for a purpose. It was supposed to die. That the old ways of doing everything was supposed to die. So now it's your chance. So get it. Because this person right now that you're thinking about, or the situation that you're in with, is the 10 of Cups. It is the 10 of Cups. So you have it. And you have the Ace of Cups too. I mean, the Ace of Cups is telling you it's growth within you, within others, with your relationship. The day for the lies and deceptions are coming out. So that day for your judgment, or, for the judgment in the situation to make it better, to make it where it was supposed to be, is happening. So anyway, if you want to go further into this or whatnot, comment below too, how it resonates, or if you have anything else. Also, if you're not subscribed, you can absolutely subscribe, and feminine will be coming up next, and your individual signs will be coming up this week for the second half. I know it's a little bit slow, but now I have the free time. Anyway, email will be below, LibraAwakeningTarot@gmail.com. So remember that I'm there for you, and we can work this out together. Have a good day. I'll see you later.